artists speak things into existence through their art, you know, and I don't feel like people are conscious enough to realize the power they have, so I don't know, I make it conscious to spread love. I was born in Chicago. I moved to Jamaica when I was 3 or 4 months. After that, I moved to Miami, Florida, and then I moved to New York. In my household, it was pushed to be creative. So it was like, everyone had a music teacher, so piano. One of my cousins was practicing piano, one of my cousins played guitar, one of my cousins played drums. And I would just go in and just watch. I was singing. I didn't know how to do anything else. I was too little to hold a guitar. I looked weird playing drums. It was like Christmas time, and I was like, I'll sing a solo for Silent Night, and I sang. That was like my first time, and yeah, just started singing from then on. You know, I had a lot of friends get me onto a lot of poems. Started reading a lot of poetry. You know, and I was writing a lot when I was younger. You know, I liked a lot of honest artists. You know, and I found honesty also in you know, the poets that I started reading, Walt Whitman and James Joyce. Started a coalition called the Romantic Movement. It's like people in our generation that I know that are my friends that are uplifting and want to spread love through creating whatever it is they love. It's kind of dangerous how influential music is and how influential art is to culture and to society, you know, and people don't recognize the amount of power they have with just a song, you know, just a statement, just saying something. You could make it become that. I remember paying attention to style really early on because my uncles were always stylish, and I would always see photos of my dad, and he was always in something matching. Vest matched the pants, and then the shirt was silk with a frill, and, you know, and the tint to the glasses matches the shirt, and so I always paid attention to like all the detailing. When I moved to the States and I didn't have to wear uniforms in class, I didn't know what else to wear. So I wore uniforms for a really long time. And kids were like, you know, you can wear whatever you want. I was like, I know, this is what I want to wear. And then I finally started wearing play clothes. I would go to class with like Umbro shorts and a button up. And then like some like sandals with some socks. I was so confused. I was like, I could wear whatever, but I like this and that and that. I used to go retail shopping. I used to buy clothes for their full price. And I started doing research on how much things cost to get manufactured. So then I started realizing you're actually paying for the brand and not for the quality of clothing. And I realized the quality of clothing that I was paying for wasn't matching up to the hype of the brand. Man, that's why I started thrifting. These pants, man, these are my favorite pants. They keep ripping, but I don't want to let them go, so I just keep patching them up. I don't know, I like wool a lot. I mean, people don't like wool. They're like, it's itchy. I'm like, nah, it's warm. I really like turquoise and teals. I like earth tones, you know, but I'm coming to like mix and match now. Mix the earth tones with the vibrance. Nike actually brought me into Bowery Stadium, actually down the street, to design my own jacket. I was like, I'm trying to get, I was like, yo, I need some African, I need some kente. And I was like, talking to the designer cat, like, man, can you laser kente on the sleeve? And he was like, yeah, he was super excited about it. I always had long hair for a really long time, but I always had it braided. And I don't know, I just didn't want to get it braided anymore. That's what I felt like, you know, my hair was doing. It was kind of like putting me in this box, you know, so I just let it out. And at first I didn't know what I was going to do. I just didn't want to get braided anymore. I didn't care, so I just let it do what it do. Whenever it wants to do whatever. My album, Love Apparatus, that I've been working on for a really long time. The album cover is me holding the world in one hand and a heart in the other hand. And it's supposed to represent the balance between my artistic beliefs, which is my heart and my soul, and what I want to communicate to my listeners, and finding a way to get it into the world. Bartholomew Jenkins is my alter ego. Like when I record, I'm like Bartholomew, you know. I'm like smooth, but I'm rugged at the same time, you know. He's a lot braver than I am, and he's a lot more confident than I am. Like I say something like, I would like to move to the groove, to the rhythms you groove to. That's like a Jesse line. Bartholomew Jenkins is like, blinded by the tone of you, I feel the truth is known. The air is braille, but I sense you're frail, so I need to hold on. It's like a bar line, you know what I mean? It's a little, like, whoa. I'm also shooting a documentary on women. I've interviewed 200 women so far, from the ages of 18 to 65. Women are naturally teachers and you know, nurturers. We're not as emotional and not as sensitive and not as in tune, so. And I don't want to ignore that. I want to accept that part of me, and I want to find that part of me. I feel like a lot of men who are in touch with their feminine side and their masculine side have a better understanding and a better way of expressing something that can connect with both. You know, you need all kinds of people in life, and they may represent roots, branches, or leaves. You need leaves to get the sunlight to bring to the roots. You need the roots to keep you grounded. You need branches, you know, to hold up the leaves. Like,
leaves fall off the tree and come on the tree, but you need them. Leaves wouldn't be there if the branches weren't holding them up. And then the roots is people that you call when you need somebody to ground you.